up on turn 4 here today. Here we go. Green flag drop here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, in our main event here for the LO 206 Light Division here at the Salem Indoor Speedway. All right. Looks like number 1 out in front. That's Dakota Granlund out there out of Vancouver, Washington. Here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, here they come. The rest of the field out there, the 666. Get a little squirrely out there, but he's going to keep it on the track. Yep, he does. Here they come. The 1, the number 18, and the number 2 spot up, Brennan Gregg. Here this afternoon in this main event here in race number 4. What a battle we got going on out here today for the number 2 and 3 spot. Number 18 looks like he might be out of it, as that car is definitely running out of steam as he will go to the infield here. And it looks like we are under the cautions here once again in this race number 4, the LO 206 Light. We are under the cautions. The yellows are out here today. Here we go, green flag drop here, folks, in this main event, the LO 206 Light Division here this afternoon. And we do, had a car stall for just a moment out of turn number 1 and 2, but he kept going. All right, here they come, folks, up past the tower. And it looks like it is our number 1 running out in front. Yes, it is, the number 1 out in front here this afternoon, folks, and here comes the rest of the field. It is our 5Z out there, ladies and gentlemen, of Brandon Day out of Portland, Oregon for the West Line CMC Motorsports, sitting in the number 2 spot here this afternoon, folks, in this main event, the LO 206 Light Division. Race number 5 should be down there on the hot grid getting ready to go. Race 6 in the pre-stage, and race number 7, please start getting ready to go. The LO 206 Heavy, LO 206 Heavy, this is your second call. Cautions are out, the yellows are out here, ladies and gentlemen. We're under the yellows here once again in this main event for the LO 206 Light in race number 4. All right, 1 machine out in front. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 5-7 machine getting ready to go. 5Z, Brandon Day out of Portland, Oregon. Oh, we got all sorts of cars into each other up on a turn number 1 and 2. The Hoosier turn 1 and 2 here this afternoon, as we are going to have to restart this one, folks. The cautions are out as we are under the yellows here today. All right, we want to check on all of our drivers here, folks, make sure everybody's okay. All right, folks, just about got everybody in the right spots. We're going to go green here in just a moment. The remainder of this main event for the LO 206 Light Division here today. All right, we're going to be underway in just a moment here, folks. The one machine. And it is the 5Z of Dakota Growling out of Vancouver, Washington, the 41 machine. And it looks like our number 7 in the top 4 here of Ethan Wheeler out there out of Gilbert, Washington for Chuck's Gear here today. All right, we're going to go green in just a moment, folks, here in the remainder of this LO 206 Light Division. Race number 5 should be on the hot grid. 6 and 7 should be down there in staging and in pre-stage getting ready to go. All right, here we go. Nice smooth running out there, folks, as they come up out of turn number 1 and 2 and down that back straight. The number 1 is definitely pulling away from this field here, as we did have a car that get spun out, but it looks like he's going to keep going. Yep, that was our number 13 car out there, it looks like. They come up past the tower here this afternoon of Dylan Adcock out there as our top 3 come down the back straight, and it looks like we do have a couple cars stalling up out of turn number 3 and 4. The Cycle Country turn 3 and 4 here this afternoon. All right. All right, heads up to all you racers out here for the night show, you bike riders. We're going to open up registration as soon as we're done with these main events. We will open up registration as soon as we're done with the main events here today. All right, so the number 1 out there, Dakota Growling, doing a great job out here out of Vancouver, Washington, putting on a nice drive here. 66 up Brian Morse out there, getting ready to roll here in that number 2 spot. All right, here we go. Green flag drop, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and running here in this main event, the LO 206 Light Division. The 1, the 666 now to the inside. Here comes the rest of the field up past the tower. Big battle, very close race here this afternoon with our Speedway carts here today, folks. The 1, the 666 machine of Brian Morse up past the tower here today, folks, in that number 2 position. And the number 3 spot will belong to, it looks like a number 5Z machine out there of Brandon Day. Here comes the 41, the number 13, and our 17 to round out the field here today of Jaden Kimball out of Kaiser, Oregon for Grandpa. All right, the battle for the number 1 spot. The number 1 machine doing a great job holding off the charging 666 of Brian Morris out there. Dakota Growling out of Vancouver, Washington. Doing a great job protecting those lines out there and holding these drivers at bay here this afternoon as they make their way up out of turn 3 and 4. The Cycle Country turn 3 and 4. Here they come. All right, still a very close race out there, ladies and gentlemen. Still up for grabs, the number 1 spot. Here they come up past the tower here. It is the number 1, the 666 machine. Brian Morris out there in that number 2 spot as they will come into some lap traffic here as they are knocking on the back door of Jane Kimball, the 17 car, as they make their way up towards the tower area. All right, folks, here we go. Our leaders, white flag is out with 1 lap to go. We're under the white flag here today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be a very close race. The number 1 machine has the white flag, the 666 here today. Here they come up out of turn 3 and 4. The Cycle Country turn 3 and 4. Checker flag of the win. All right, for the number 1, we'll get it, ladies and gentlemen. Taking the overall, followed by the 666 machine here this afternoon. All right, so once again, it is the number one, taking the big win in the overall, Dakota Growling out of Vancouver, Washington. Congratulations to you and your entire pit crew for the big win here in the LO206 Light main event here this afternoon in race number 4.